This week's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/DJ Force X. There are over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. This episode of the DJ Force X podcast is proudly sponsored by Fixed. Fixed is a fan and artist-friendly independent record label that specializes in hybrid electronic rock. It's home to the likes of Celduella, Blue Starly, I Will Never Be the Same, Richie Nix, The Algorithm, Voicians, CD Akira, and a whole bunch more. Check out their latest label sampler for just $1 at their official store, fixedstore.com. That's FIXT store.com. Save 10% off your first order by using my coupon code FORCEX. That's FORCEX. They have loads of shirts, hoodies, stickers, posters, and many other accessories for all their artists, and this is available worldwide with fantastic international shipping rates to go with that. So head over to fixedstore.com and check them out. And don't forget, use my coupon code FORCEX. Hello and welcome to the DJ Force X podcast, episode 53. Thank you for downloading last week's episode, the industry special. I was much appreciated, some good feedback on that front. Hoping to have more of those, so stay tuned for those. Get subscribing on the iTunes or the Stitcher or Google, or even follow me on TuneIn. It gets hosted on there as well, along with my radio show, which is every Tuesday, 11 p.m. UK time on Totorock. That's 6 p.m. East Coast, and every midnight on Saturdays Eastern time on the Mix.fm. That's Crossing the Streams. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the battle edition that just happened with that. Me and Jay Darkside went head to head. It was a brilliant show. I loved doing it. It kind of gave me a extra impetus to just put a little bit extra in. Just because, you know, you're going up against someone else and you don't know what they're going to do, and he certainly bought it. And go listen to it on SoundCloud, or Mixcloud even, I should say. Mixcloud.com/DJ Force X, Battle Edition of Crossing the Streams. Check that out. Anyway, I'm babbling, but I'm going to get on with the interview. So this is Peter and Andre from the band Despite. Check out the new album, Synergi, is on Eclipse Records now. I'd like to welcome to my show this week, I have Peter, who is the singer, and Andre is the guitarist of the band Despite. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
All good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. Tired, but good.
Cool, yeah, no, thank you for doing this. I know it's getting late over in Sweden, so...
no, it's okay. We're night owls.
So. Oh, that's good. All right, cool. Yeah, it's only about 3 o'clock here, so it's sort of mid-afternoon, so that's all good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. So, just for the benefit of my listeners, could we get a bit of the origin story of the band, like how you came to be?
The band was formed in 1998 by a guy called Timmy.
Cool.
And it's actually not much has happened until like 2012 when me and Andre joined the band, because they used to sound kind of like a bad rip-off of Lamb of God with the bad vocals.
Okay.
So when me and Andre joined, we drastically changed the sound of the band. And integrating clean vocals and stuff like that. So it's actually more or less you could say that this band was started in 2012.
Okay.
So and ever since we've been writing songs for this album and waiting for the right label to come along and pick us up. So yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. So the album is called Synergi. It's out now. It's on Eclipse Records. So how did that relationship come about with Eclipse?
Well, they approached us through Twitter. Okay. We have quite a large following there. So they contacted us last fall and wanted to sign us. So we signed a deal with them around Christmas, and we had already started recording the album by then. So
cool.
Cool.
Is that a worldwide deal with them?
Yes.
Yeah. So you get obviously the States here as well, because obviously I heard through the label, and I know the label are based over in New York, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, around about
Correct.
there. I was just curious whether you had a European deal or not. So how's that work for you, having a relationship with a US based label?
Well, Andre?
Well, yeah, since we have a lot of street team leaders in the States, actually around the world, but mostly in the US, and it just comes natural for us, I think, to have that kind of relationship. Our manager is also from the States, so we have a good relationship with the States.
Excellent.
In that sense.
Yeah, and I'm actually my dad's from Indiana, so I have a good connection with the U.S. I'm not even a Swedish citizen. I'm an American citizen. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So have you guys toured over here yet?
Not yet. There is a big demand for it. It seems.
Yeah.
And now when we've managed to get to third place on the Devil's Dozen chart on Sirius XM, it kind of it grows and grows every day, and we see a lot of fans coming from there. So we got to get over there somehow.
Yeah.
Sometime soon. So
cool. Yeah, I have.
Everything points towards it. So
yeah. No, you definitely have a good following. I mean, when I've played your music on my other show, I've got a music show, and you guys obviously favorite, retweet, but then I see every street team head you have as well as fans just sort of liking it, retweeting. So there's a good reaction from people based here. Originally, before I read up on you, I thought you were a US based band. So
really?
Then obviously I read up on you when Kenny offered me you guys for an interview, and obviously finding out from Sweden stuff. So from my side of the pond, if you will, because as you can hear on my accent, it's a English accent. So
cool.
Not your typical American accent.
No.
But it works well for me here, so yeah, it's all good. So talking about the album, bring it back to that, Synergi. What is there a story running through the album, or is it just more of like the individual songs have their own message?
Well, a whole lot of the lyrics are about my own thoughts and feelings. I've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder type 2, so I've been through hell most of my life, but it's gotten a lot better now. So many of the songs are like it's a look inside a brain, a malfunctioning brain of a person that wants to die every day. So that's part of it. And then we have fictional lyrics in As You Bleed. I was watching a UFC fight, and I wrote that then. We have Awakening, the last track that we're gonna release a video for pretty soon. That one's about people not getting along in the world and fighting and wars and terrorist attacks and stuff like that. So the album, which is actually pronounced Synergi.
Oh, sorry.
Has no problem. Everybody thinks it's Synergy. So. Well, the I in Synergi, that's the self, the I, the self in the bigger picture in the Synergy, and that's also on the album cover. There's a red cog in a brain made of cogs, and that's the self as well. And that's kind of like we're trying to do our part in like. Ending wars and terrorist attacks and stuff, because it's this world has been over the last years, it's I mean, it's a horrible place to live in. Nobody's safe, and yeah. So that's the whole concept.
Okay. Cool. So, just thinking back to what you said about, I just write in the interesting part of you're obviously diagnosed with bipolar. Do you find this as a good source of therapy? Obviously, writing down your thoughts helps, but performing on stage and things. Because myself, I was in a band for a long time, and I always found that it was a kind of therapy being on stage. Because otherwise, I'd have a lot of like anger and whatever build up inside, but it was just a way of releasing it. Do you find it the same way?
Definitely. My lyric writing has been like my kind of like my diary when I'm at my lowest, the lowest points. So yeah, that's helped a lot in that sense, and also the riffs that I make, they kind of come out of that as well.
Okay.
For me, the melodies and stuff, it's kind of sad melodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, of course, on stage, I get my aggressions out, because I've never been a guy that goes out and hits people. I've never been in a fight in my entire life. So, but that's probably because I do it on stage instead. Yeah. I'm a grizzly bear on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would compare it to we call it like the when people work out, they get this feeling of euphoria after they or during the training or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would compare the feeling with that actually.
Yeah,
it would be
I agree.
The same. You always feel, what do you call it, uplifted or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on stage or even go off stage. And you just want to go on and go on and go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I was just curious on that front, because it was the same. It's the same for me, like having that kind of outlet. And like you said, never really been in a fight of any significant, nothing really bad anyway. A couple of scuffles with my brothers, but no one random in a club or a street or anything. But having that outlet was very helpful for me. I was just curious to see how it worked with you, obviously being diagnosed with something probably a bit more severe with the bipolar. And obviously you're sharing that with people as well, which helps others. So
I want to make you. I want to lift it to the surface, because I don't think it seems like many people don't know about mental illness, and they kind of look frown upon it and look down upon people who have it. And there's no understanding. So this is kind of my way, at least, of lifting it and showing people parts of how it is.
Yeah. And also being a role model for people with the disorder, to show them that there's more than only the disorder.
Yeah, and also that you can turn it around. You can use it to your advantage and make something out of it.
Yeah, that was my thing. It was kind of, creating something, be it lyrical content or, just my performance on stage, just to sort of create some of that, but then, raise awareness of why that energy was there, why that, that aggravation, that anger, that like kind of torment, if you will, was there. And it wasn't anything staged. It was something that you're actually feeling. So, and that's really cool. I appreciate what you do on that front, and thank you.
Thanks.
So cool. So what are your plans ahead? Have you got any tours organized already in Europe or anything? Or you've just come back off tour, haven't you?
Andre?
No, we haven't been on any tour yet.
Okay.
Just a couple of a couple of shows.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a release gig for the album not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, but no tour. But we are in a dialogue of getting us on tour, perhaps next year.
Okay, cool.
But I can't.
Sometime this spring.
I can't. Yeah, I can't really tell anything more because it hasn't been that much decided yet or set in stone.
No.
So.
Yeah, and also we've been the reason for us not being out on tour before is of course the funds without a label, and it's kind of hard to get out on tour. But we've also concentrated on writing music. We have songs for almost a whole another album already. So now's the time that we're going to try to get on tour as soon as possible.
Yeah, cool, cool. So are you generally going to just concentrate on your localized area, so Sweden to start with, or are you actually going to branch out, go full like European tour, if you will?
We're looking for a European tour to start out with, and
just to get the funds, and everything, and just a solid ground and the funds for taking us further, like overseas or to Asia or whatever.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not easy, but if you get it, you get it, and you go, and then you don't want to come back. So
Exactly.
Cool.
So, we have been on tour with other bands, our previous bands before. So we know how everything goes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you've had experience of it. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. So cool. This time it's despite time.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've got a couple of questions left for you guys. So these are generally one for each of you, or actually there's one for both of you, but you answer separately if you can.
Okay.
All right. So what I want to hear from you is your 3 top albums that have kind of molded the person, stroke musician that you are today.
Okay, I can start then. Definitely Meshuggah, Destroy, Erase, Improve. Probably Fear Factory, Obsolete.
Cool.
And damn, this is hard. Probably Anthrax, Among the Living.
Cool.
Because that's the album that got me into more like aggressive music. I started off listening to Dio and Kiss and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I found them, and then I went on to harder and harder and harder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn now. Well, since I've always have been a huge fan of Pink Floyd, actually.
Cool.
And been I don't know, been listening to Pink Floyd since I can't remember. I was so young, but since then, the music that got me into more heavier stuff would be Hard Work with Carcass.
Cool. Yep.
And Meshuggah with Chaosphere.
Cool.
And I don't know, actually. The other one. I think it would be Blind Guardian with Imaginations from the Other Side.
Cool. So, what's your favorite? What's your favorite Pink Floyd album? You were talking about them earlier, so.
I think it would be Momentary Lapse of Reason, maybe.
Okay.
Besides Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
So
cool. No, I love Pink Floyd. So it's again, I grew up on that. Being from England, you kind of have that as part of your musical diet.
Yeah.
So it's that Black Sabbath and Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, if you want to go heavier. So
no,
but Pink Floyd I've always liked. It's always been one of those bands I can just kind of sit back and just listen to.
Peter is of another opinion.
Yeah, but that's
right.
That's the song "The Wall." I can't stand it, so I haven't even checked out the other songs.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I hate that song so much. So yeah,
it's not even called "The Wall."
Really?
I think that's the album.
Another brick in the wall. Yeah. Fuck it.
Noob.
Cool. So, what are your hobbies away from music? So, when you're not with the band, what do you do?
I know what both of us are gonna answer. I think video games.
Hey.
Yeah, video games.
Cool.
Yeah, we play like 2-3 hours a night. We play Rocket League on the PS4. So yeah. We're complete nerds.
No, that's cool. I love that game. So
yeah,
it's great fun just to sort of pick up and play, and then you can leave it after a few hours. So
yeah. It's not like World of Warcraft where you sit for like 5 years straight.
No, it's not. Yeah, thankfully it's not like that. So. Any other games you're playing at the moment?
Not really.
No.
Is there?
Well, I play the new game. It recently came out. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
Oh yeah,
you know it.
Yep, I do. Yeah.
I fucking love that series. It's yeah.
No, it's great. I love that.
It's almost a religious experience for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they are very good. They're getting better and better with that series as well. So, so finally, where can people reach your band? Where's the best place online to get in contact with you or check out what you do?
Well, on Twitter, it's at Despite Official. On Facebook, it's Despite Official. And we have despiteofficial.com as well, where everything's linked. So, yeah.
Cool. And your music's available.
And Spotify.
Yeah. Your music's available
on Spotify. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Say it again. Right.
We're on Spotify, and we're on iTunes and Google Play and Amazon and whatnot. So
your music's everywhere. Anyone normally checks out streaming it and whatnot. So
yes,
cool. All right. Well, Peter and Andre, thank you for your time this evening.
Thanks a lot.
Your album's great. Good luck with it. And it is Synergi. Is out now.
Synergi.
Excellent. On Eclipse Records. It is available via all your good online stockists. And also, most likely, is there a physical copy of it as well? Is the CD available?
There is a physical copy, but we're only allowed to sell it live on live shows.
Okay.
You have to come to our live shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to the live shows. Pick up the CD if you want the CD or not. Just go to one of the MP3 download sites, Amazon, Google Play, all that kind of good stuff, and download it from there. Cool. Yeah, guys, again, thank you for your time this evening. Good luck with the album. I hope to see you over here soon, touring it or touring your next release.
Not as much as we do.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a good rest of your night, okay?
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.